Where is she? Do we know where she is?
Well, my dear, she's going to be talking to the Queen of England.
Oh, the Queen of England.
There's a special performance. You know the show that Whoopi produced, Sister Act.
Yeah.
And there's a special performance, charity performance in Blackpool, England. And Whoopi has been invited to come and present her show. And in the audience is going to be the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh.
Is that how you say it, Barbara? The Queen?
The Queen! The Queen. And Whoopi will be back on Wednesday. A changed woman.
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm sure she's not. So, we want to tell you we have been a little busy, and you've been getting tweets or Twitters, whatever, because we have Adam Lambert on with us this week. Well, as a matter of fact, we have him twice, because the first time he will be on Wednesday night. Guess what's on Wednesday night that I haven't... He's one of the most fascinating people, and he's one of our 10, along with Lady Gaga.
Fascinating.
And everybody, and Sarah Palin and so forth. But he's going to be on our program, this Thursday. We are taping it because people seem to be afraid of what he might do if he performs. But he's going to perform.
He has a 3-day delay. Is that what he has?
Does he want to take one of our heads and grind it in his crotch?
You're terrible. I'm sure he's going to be fine.
I thought ABC was against all of that. You know, they took him off GMA, they took him off CBS.
Yeah, but you know, I think he knows who his audience is. I don't think he's going to come here and do the same kind of performance. But you've been hearing from people.
I wish he would. I'd like to see it up close.
I think this audience will be kind of fascinated to see what he did up close.
Sherri and I were up on Twitter.
Bombarded about
Adam. I don't know why. Everyone's like, be nice to Adam. Don't be mean to Adam.
Don't be mean to Adam.
I'm fine with Adam. I never even said anything other than... The only thing I had a problem with was him, I told you, sticking his hand up the woman's crotch because I thought it was a little bit aggressive.
He didn't stick it up her crotch, Elisabeth.
He had his finger. He had his finger.
But this was all... This wasn't... He didn't really do it. I mean, it was simulated.
Smoke and mirrors.
No, but I got bombarded with people who, like, you know, I'm homophobic, and I said it had nothing to do with the man. I would have a problem if I saw Madonna grinding some head in her crotch. Janet, I mean, when her boob fell open, I just come from church with my nephews. I was like, did her just come out? So it had nothing to do with that. I didn't like it, and everybody just bombarded my Twitter. Get off of me, is what I'm saying.
In the meantime,
Why do you
he answers all of these questions on the 10 most fascinating people, and whatever questions he doesn't answer there, he's going to answer here in The View. So we got a lot of Adam Lambert. Yeah. I haven't met the Queen, but I went to Washington because I was invited by the wonderful actor Frank Langella, that the Kennedy Center Honors took place over the weekend, and that's when they give special attention and awards each year to 5 different people. This year was Mel Brooks, Bruce Springsteen, Robert De Niro, Dave Brubeck, the jazz composer, and Grace Bumbry, the opera singer. And Frank Langella was one of the people honoring Mel Brooks, because Mel Brooks had given him his first job, and he invited me. So I went. And you know... Are you okay, darling?
I'm fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So when you go, the president greets everybody and does a special ceremony, and then there is a reception at the White House.
Is the security very tight?
Well, I've never seen such security.
Because you always steal stuff. Were you able to steal something?
First of all, the security getting there, there was a checkpoint and a checkpoint and a checkpoint, and then when you do get there, Desiree Rogers, who has been criticized, she's the social secretary, for being lax. This is the way she looked the night of the dinner. But she's a very nice and very competent woman, and she greeted all of us as we came in, and there were no mistakes. I mean, everybody was on a list, check, check, check. But then there's a reception, and they serve hors d'oeuvres. And yes, I took a few things.
Napkins.
I took the napkins.
Did the president and first lady know you left with their napkins?
Well, people took their napkins.
Barbara. Can I tell you something?
I did not take this single one.
I'm sure you did. You're just not letting people know. But everyone has been questioning if this administration is having, security issues. Barbara is pure evidence that there have been security issues all along, because every president since... I don't know.
Abraham Lincoln.
Well,
Barbara stole something.
She has taken something from the White House, so this is no different.
I'm surprised they don't have Barbara Barbara Walters on camera stealing stuff.
Excuse me. Other people, it's only a paper napkin.
No, so everybody else,
they know that people take these. They put them there on purpose so you can
they put them there for Barbara. Her picture is right there on the wall at Secret Service. They already know.
So, don't tell anybody. Maybe they didn't find out. So let me tell you a couple of other things that were kind of funny. Well, first of all, I wanted to just show you a little bit of it because at the actual performance, there were all of these really great stars talking about the different people. And I have to think this was supposed to be for Robert De Niro, and Ben Stiller came out supposedly praising Robert De Niro, but this is what he said.
Icons of movie history are all starring that man. Oh my God, it's Bruce Springsteen. Wow. Bruce! Bruce! And it's the Nobel Peace guy. Mel Brooks. What a pioneer, a trailblazer. He's like the Barack Obama for short, funny Jews.
So it was a wonderful show. And then the night before, the Secretary of State has a dinner. Did I just say this? No, okay. Because I've been telling this. Oh, well, I told my daughter, a few other people. I can't remember everything I've said, except I did remember the napkins. Okay, so the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, gives this reception.
Right.
And it was the reception line took forever. You know why?
Why?
Because in the reception line next to the Secretary of State was her husband.
Bill Clinton, yeah.
And he schmoozes everybody. She's saying, hello, how nice to see you. And he's saying, how things, let's go. Yeah. And we were all congratulating her on on their daughter's engagement. So it was very interesting, and interesting to see how different it is now with the very tight security. But it's always a thrill.
This is what you did. I was rearranging my sock drawer this weekend.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that next weekend. Well, we're still talking about Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger, yeah.
All right. So Saturday Night Live is coming under fire for a skit they did this weekend of Tiger Woods' wife, Ellen, beating him up repeatedly over his transgression.
People laugh at that.
So critics say that if the roles were reversed, they never would have done it. That is, if he were doing it, if the man were doing it to the woman instead of the woman doing it to the man, the man might very well be...
Yeah, if that was Elin in the car and had gotten to an accident, I believe they would have arrested Tiger and really been on her about, no, we need to question you. But I wonder if it's because people don't necessarily see the man as a victim. You typically can't overpower a man. You can get in one good punch, but
wait a second. You can overpower a man with a golf club.
Yeah, but
wait a minute. Now, this is the scary thing about SNL, right? Because they're super funny, and remember, even they can make you think something because it's satire. We don't know that she took that golf club that was his and wrapped it around his skull.
We don't know.
We may have all done the same thing had we found that out, but I'm just saying we don't know. So we see that picture now, people think, oh, that happened.
I think we assumed that even before they did that skit, that is what happened with that golf club.
When you see all the bimbo eruptions, you say, well, she's justified to some extent. Not with killing him, but...
So I think that's what people are going, she's justified.
Remember that woman who ran over her husband?
3 times.
3 times back and forth.
Went forward, put it in reverse, and went forward again.
Because when the guy is cheating, people think he deserves it. That's all.
One of the things I should have mentioned on Saturday Night Live, the musical guest, not part of this, talking about abuse, was Rihanna. Yeah. But now, that's just parenthetical. It all seems to be around us. Now there's a grand total today of 9 women. He's a busy man.
He's busy.
When does he have time to
practice?
They're
all the same type, though, except that one in the upper right with the curly hair. She doesn't fit.
No.
One of these things is not like the other.
Just go. But 9 women. Oh.
And what some people have said is, none of them are black women. They're all white women, and most of them blonde.
Yes, he has a
his
type.
wife is.
But he's looking for variety, and yet they're all the same.
But look at Tiger. You know,
and the wife looks like them too. These girls are not blondes. They were blondes in the pictures I saw. These top
some
level.
of them were blonde.
Not all of them, but isn't he asking her? Is it true that he's asking Ellen to stay with him for 7 years for a certain amount of money? Is that true, or is that
He's
rumor?
asking his wife.
Yeah, well,
allegedly.
half of us stayed for that, and we don't get nothing. So get your money, girl.
Well,
We get nothing, and we put up with all of that.
We have a little more to say on this.